Hi, this is Milteer. How many times have you hired someone or purchased something when you had this hunch it's not going to work out, but you went through with it anyway? Would you like to be able to trust your gut feelings? If so, stay tuned and watch our TV web show called Untamed Success, Positive TV.
For over 20 years, Milteer has changed the rules of the game of life.
Welcome to Untamed Success, Positive TV. I'm your host, Milteer. Our topic today is intuition, and I call that the new common sense. You know, intuition has been called mystical powers, our guardian angel that takes care of us, a gut feeling, a hunch, sixth sense, instinct, a strong feeling. It speaks to you through insights and urges. You know, intuition, that inner part of ourself where we listen to ourselves is one of the most important areas to develop for you to move in the direction of success, prosperity, and safety. Intuition can help you make financial decisions, be a better manager, parent, and capitalize on opportunities. You know, it's a natural human function in your closest advisor. And frankly, most of our knowledge is book learned and much of that is obsolete. Logic and analysis can only lead you halfway to make a good decision. The next step requires using your intuitive powers. Pay attention and rely on that internal part of yourself, that voice inside of you that tells you when things are right. Now, let me say up front, I am not suggesting that you do not do your homework when you're trying to make financial or business decisions. It's very important that you do that research to support your feelings. What I am suggesting is that you also listen to those hunches when you make decisions. Listening to your intuition is like adding another resource to your existing toolbox of strategies to have untamed success in your life. Our question of the week comes from Lynn Miller from New York, and she asked, "My entire life, I'm very logical and analytical in my thinking. I was not trained to say I feel, but rather I think. Unfortunately, it has led me to believe in the wrong people, and I've been taken advantage of and burned. How can I develop my intuition to notice red flags that I did not see before?" That is a fantastic question, and many of our viewers can relate to this since everyone at one time or another has certainly been taken advantage of by dishonest people. In our current reality, not only has our upbringing limited our ability to use our instincts, but we're living in a world that loves to sell us a bill of goods because many of our so-called saviors, the government, big business, financial organizations, have also betrayed us and stolen our time, our money, and our trust. It is time to man up, dudes, and women up, gals. You have got to learn to separate the bad guys from the good guys because they're not all wearing white hats. Here's how you can start to notice the red flags. One of the questions I often ask before I do business with someone is, what is their level of integrity and honesty? I also do my due diligence when dealing with important decisions, but we simply no longer can take people at face value. There are two parts to your mind. The conscious mind pays attention to detail, makes decisions, and only holds about 3 days worth of information. Where the power of your intuition comes from is the subconscious mind, which has the ability to remember everything it's ever heard, read, seen, or been exposed to with your five senses. It is an enormous memory bank that will respond to your every request. When you ask it questions, your subconscious mind goes into a search mode, finding the information to supply your conscious mind with the answer. Your intuition can analyze large masses of data and make a judgment decision all in one step. Let me give you an example. Your conscious mind can hold 4 bits of information. Your subconscious mind can hold 40 billion bits of information. It's like a huge hard drive, and your conscious mind is like a small thumb drive. Now, let me give you some tips on how you can use and recognize your intuition. First, Have faith that you can tap into your own abilities and use your intuition. 2, change your daily routines. Do things differently. This stimulates creative thoughts. Listen to your body. That's why we call intuition a gut feeling. Make sure that when you have a problem that you write it out. This gives you the opportunity to determine how you view it. Also, allow yourself to redefine the problem frequently. Another thing, be flexible and curious. Open your mind to consider many alternatives. Give yourself permission not to have instant success when you're trying to tap into your intuition. And one of the best tips I want to share with you for making a decision is, if it feels right, go with it. If things fall in place, if people are cooperative, if you have positive feelings, it usually means it's a go. Try these techniques. Have some fun. Start testing your intuitive abilities. So, if the phone rings, ask yourself who it is before you answer. See how many times you're right. If you're waiting for an elevator, guess which one will come first. There are dozens of small games you can play with yourself to strengthen your abilities. You see, your intuitive muscle gets stronger as you use it. So when you really need that information and you really need that intuition, you'll feel confident when you use your own. Well, I want to thank Lynn for that great question, and I'm going to send you my new best-selling audio program called Intuition, the New Common Sense. These are 2 hours of coaching that will give you the confidence and awareness to manifest more profitable results for your business and life. And if you're interested in learning more, please click on the link on the sidebar. Now, I want you to stay tuned for our next episode called Overcoming Unproductive Behaviors. And I'm going to share with you some of the best tips on how to break any bad habit without the normal stress of doing so. And I promise you, there are some secrets. Now, I'm going to leave you with the thought for today. It is only by learning to trust that inner knowledge can you really use your true potential in life. It is your guidance system that always gives you the truth of what direction to take. You have this guidance system, you just need to access it more. So this is Milteer saying it's a wrap. See you next time.